A Calgary pastor has been arrested a second time after his church, Fairview Baptist Church, gathered over the weekend for underground worship since their church was allegedly seized by Alberta Health Services. Joining me now from Calgary to discuss this in more detail is John Carpe, the president of the Justice Centre for Constitutional Freedoms, a group which is fighting for Pastor Tim Stevens. John, authorities dropped charges against Pastor Tim last month after discovering that AHS never served him with a court order he was accused of having violated. Tell me about the new charges.
Well, Pastor Tim Stevens of Fairview Baptist Church in Calgary was arrested illegally a second time on Monday, June 14th. Normally, when people exercise their charter rights and freedoms in the face of unscientific and unconstitutional public health orders, the normal process is you get a ticket and you can plead not guilty, and you can take the government to court and force the government to produce medical and scientific evidence to try to justify its health orders. So Pastor Tim Stevens and many other people have been ticketed. The arrest and jailing is only allowed when there's a specific court injunction against a person or against a church. And in the case of Pastor Stevens, there is no court injunction against him or against Fairview Baptist Church.
If Pastor Stevens was illegally arrested not once but twice, as you have suggested, will he consider suing?
I think it's very important to hold the government to account. When the government illegally arrests a person and puts them in jail, whether it's for 1 or 2 nights or whether it's 35 days in jail, like what Pastor James Coates spent, the fact is that's a very severe violation of your human rights to be illegally arrested and thrown in jail. And it's appropriate, not because you want to seek revenge, but simply as a means of accountability. Government should be held to account. And I certainly hope that Pastor Tim Stevens would commence civil proceedings against the Alberta government and the Calgary Police Service for illegal arrest and illegal detention.
Thank you so much, John. That was John Carpe, president of the Justice Centre for Constitutional Freedoms in Calgary, which is representing arrested pastor Tim Stevens.